Hi, my name is Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing Parasite Eve and recording it all on VHS. Last time we got trapped in the basement of the hospital, and it's a little spooky. And this time, hey, we now have the green key card? A key card, what we need to get into a door. Come on, my dudes. What's the point of me carrying all these cure P if I'm not going to use them? Not tune up sword. I should also try haste in the near future. Oh, hello. Of course, as soon as I start recording, that's why I have something like stuck in my throat. Can you tell me why the hospital uses liquid nitrogen? Well, for many different things. You can use it to freeze off warts and such, but its main use is for research. It keeps the sperm bank from spoiling. Sperm bank? Oh my god, how do I turn it off? Well, there is a valve that voice is slipping. There's a valve that you can turn off in the storage area. Why? Sorry, I don't have time to explain. By the way, which floor is the research lab located on? The 13th. Thank you. I'm going to take a look around to see if anyone needs medical attention. Doctor. Seems the key is no longer useful. I'll discard it. Don't know why I gave that doctor that voice. I don't know why I keep trying, because I clearly can't do that voice. Bullet cap. Probably should have reloaded, but I didn't. Oh, you're a big one. You know what? Let's try it. That is very noticeable. It doesn't help me dodging in a very small space because, boy howdy, it's a very small space. Also doesn't last very long. They are really loading me up with ammo. Weird that is the only thing in here. It's just like, hey, here's some ammo. Is that not the only thing in here? We go again. Ah. Not entirely sure what that just did, but something probably. "13th floor. Yes.
It's 13 because it's a spooky number.
Alright, let's start here. I have to stop Eve before more people die. What's that? Oh wait, that's the elevator, of course. Oh good, we got one of those wacky enemies. It's definitely one of those run around the edges of the room checking things. That's a big gun. 19 bullets, 44 attack. That's a lot of attack. It looks like it's an assault rifle, similar to the M16, but Door's locked. Alright, so we've got 3 points. I do really like getting my active time up. I'm really starting to consider throwing some at item capacity because they do certainly make the inventory space limited. That is a really great shot. Ooh, even have like the light reflection sort of deal, which again is probably not actually reflection, it's probably just like a mostly transparent Aya on the other side of this wall. Okay, door's locked. There's only one room I can get into. Heckin' contact damage. Oh, these bouncy ball attacks are just annoying. Alright, let's do another tap X around the room because I just tapped through a bunch of things. There we go. That's what you call paying attention to the environment, or lack thereof. Alright, a small version of you. And an annoying kangaroo rat. Oh, these actually count as enemies. Huh. What is this lab? Like, it seems to be like an animal testing lab or something. Like, why are there cages? Not what I intended to target, but that's fine. What is this? Your inventory is full. What is this? Your inventory is full. What's this? Your inventory is full. Junk. The HLA list. Ben's and Lorraine's names are on here too. The same list that was on Dr. Clamp's computer. What's he trying to do? These are the patient records? Mariko Brea. It's my mother's record. December 23rd, 1977. Taken in with Maya Brea after an accident. Pronounced dead after cardiac arrest. Maya Brea, the daughter. Next page is missing. It's somewhere else. Melissa Pierce. It's got to be that Melissa. December 23rd, 1977. Emergency hospitalization. Operation successful after 6 months of hospitalization released. Needs medication from hospital. Melissa and Maya were brought in to the hospital on the same day and operated on? No, it can't be. What is it? My inventory's full. Junk, where are you? Be gone. There's the elevator key. HLA list, patient records. Seems I no longer need this key. Get rid of it. A boat?
Fighter jets prepare to launch. Head toward Central Park. Remember, no unnecessary attacks. Target the enemy in the air and be alert. Manhattan's practically deserted. Why don't they just... No, Lynch. We haven't received orders from the president to attack yet. At this point, we need to look for the missing people from the park and warn the city.
Sending in fire jets seems really inefficient. Like, that just seems like somebody thought this would look cool. But, like... You'd want to send in helicopters so you have the maneuverability around buildings and junk, right? Right? My inventory's full. Oh no, an empty container from the sperm bank. Boop. Again, really strong camera angles. Okay. I see. Well, I think I just got hit by that. I am not doing great damage, and it's probably a range problem. Oh, I can't move at all. Cool. Yeah, the short range is really not helping here. You're making me wish I had kept any of those cure Ims. Did it. Heal 3, thank goodness. Another gun. So, you found this place. You're going to use the sperm to give birth to the ultimate being? Ah, you're a bright one. The first rebellion took place some years ago on a far-off eastern land. There, my sister committed a fatal error. I'm higher in the evolution chain than my sister. I will never commit the same mistake. You're not my... Finally caught on, huh? No. You feeble organisms depend on machines to do all the work. Stop! You've witnessed the limitations of humans. Please, no more. What if I don't want to? It's a shame we couldn't understand each other. The jet! It's going to crash into the roof. I've got to get out of here. Oh no, the brake!
Over here, Maeda.
We don't have any time. Eve got away with a sperm sample. Thank you for saving me, Daniel.
You can study all you want, but you gotta brush up on other things too, man. No girl's gonna want to be with you if you're gonna be like that. I mean...
What? What? Please, Daniel, is everything okay back at the station?
That's the thing. I found out several things about Clamp, but... in the past, a doctor from that hospital was fired for giving out a patient list.
A list? You mean like the one with the HLA listing?
These guys have access to just about everything. I've got other info, too. This is what I heard from Warner, who was on to Melissa. She was seen going into the museum late at night on several occasions.
Eve? She was going into the museum? We need to go there. We must get there before the being is born.
Calm down. We're there, buddy.
Maya. Oh, they've cleaned the place up some. Good. Oh, good. You're still around. I heard that the captain saved Ben's life. Shiva was his partner when he was a rookie. Must have been hard for him to shoot her. Does seem like they've cleaned this place up pretty much all the way. Come on. There we go. I don't have any junk. Great. Oh my goodness. The special good luck charm. The helpful good luck charm. Okay. We have a lot of tools right now. I should probably, like, tune some stuff up. Okay, so G23 is a pretty good handgun. That's a lot of range for a handgun. Still not as good as, say, the G3A3. Which, that is just straight up a rifle. Doesn't have any stuff. Does have up to 4 slots. This armor is fine. Compared to ours, it's like... It's definitely got the... do words. It would be a lot better, but we did pump all of the stats into our armor. So at this point, my M16 is being clearly outclassed by the G3. So I'd love to move some fast firing on this. This is kind of fun. That times 7, if I put that on the G3, that'd be pretty good. I don't know how long that sort of thing would not sure how long the benefits of that would like carry over. This has been fun. The slow attack, like the rate of fire of 2, is kind of a bummer. Tranquilization has been pretty nice though, which I could also put onto the G3. So, tell you what, we're kind of in a weird space for timing on this episode right now, because we've got, like, according to my clock, about 20 minutes left. I've got a ton of... got a ton of, like, inventory stuff to deal with. Can't move it because it's equipped. I don't think I want to carry this anymore, honestly. I'm curious, like, what could I steal with it? But, like, ultimately... Why can't I move that? Is it a... It's not equipped. Okay. So it clears our inventory pretty well. I think I'm going to save before I do any sort of menuing nonsense. It seems like we're at like a good breaking point in the story. Detective Warner has some new information. Let's go find out what he's found. Soon. I really wish that the music would continue to play in the weapons room. Okay, so, real quick. I think the rest of this episode is going to just turn into menuing time, as I figure out some some equipment things. So, if that's not your jam, you are free to bail now. Yeah. I think I'm just going to deal with menuing and weapon customization, because like I've got a ton of tools right now. I've got a lot of old weapons that are just like getting outclassed, and there's some cool stuff that that I could make. So I think that's where the rest of this episode is going, is into menuing times instead of like story stuff. I guess unless there is some sort of like editing warning of just like, hey, Bryce is lying, then you are free to go and have fun. Thank you for sticking around. And if you're into the menuing times or just like listening to me ramble about items and things while I figure this stuff out, also, boy howdy, I am not doing great health-wise. So maybe you gotta have a permit or a T card. Okay, so there we go. That's mod permit still is useful. So that's what that is. Trading cards are just like what you use to modify nonsense. That's kind of silly. It's just like, okay, so these are mod permits now. Goodness, we do have a lot of these things. So I think that's not what I want. It's part of what I want. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw all of this stuff onto my current armor, because that is kind of what I've set up my current armor as, is just when I eventually consume it to tune up some other stuff, I'm going to move over to stats, because like I've put a ton of points onto it. Also, oh good, I can use these from here. One, two, three, four, five, six. I've got to have full health by now, right? So we could bump up, like if I should dig through my weapons, see if I have anything that is like particularly suited to just being the points carrier, and just kind of shove these all onto that. Because, like, quite frankly, if I can only move over, like, one ability per gun, if I can only move over, like, one ability or its stats, and at that point the stats are being are overriding the other gun's stats, then I should probably just pick a weapon to start boosting with all of these things. And then at some point, when it's like, okay, this is clearly the ultimate weapon, just slam that tool over, and boost the points. Okay, I need that many hit points. So yeah, like, my armor is currently, like, I've thrown 8 defense on it already. So let's continue using these items. And just to confirm, if, say, I wanted to boost this, it is in fact taking the entire stat block. Okay. All right. So our armor is going to creep up in power. And it should be, I imagine it'll start keeping, like, it'll for the most part kind of keep pace with the stuff we're finding. But like, once it gets overcome, we can drop a tool to drag over all of those pluses onto new armor. So that's great. I would like to just store you. Maybe I have to have a melee weapon. Like, maybe it might be one of those things where they just purposely programmed it in so that you can't go without a melee weapon, because then you can't end up in a state where you are unable to attack. Like, you can have crummy attacks, but you'll never be in a state where you just can't attack. What is that doing? Like, seriously. Okay, so Tune says add slot. This also says add slot. Like, I'm not intending to use another slot right now. Let me just kick things under my desk. Yeah, I think I'm going to steal this ×7 and put it on my my new rifle. See, I don't really want to pack anything on any specific weapons yet. Like, the main thing is these kind of incremental upgrades where I can kind of carry forward like one step at a time. Um, so like this now has the ×7. I don't know if I want to open up that fourth slot on it. At some point, I'd like to take the tranquilizing off of this and move it on to like the weapon that I am using as kind of like the final weapon. One of these days, I'd love to get an auto potion and put it on like the armor that I'm actually using. Maybe I should just go ahead and absorb this one and put it on my current armor because I feel like I'm going to be using my current armor for a while. I could be terribly wrong, and next chest I open is going to have like better armor. And then there's like the super tool, which I'm really curious. We haven't found any super tools, but like when I do find a super tool, is that going to allow me to carry over like all of the benefits, or is it just going to be like a pick and choose sort of thing? And I have pretty much made my bed in terms of this armor is going to be the stats bonus is what I'm going to be focused on taking over. However, if I find a super tool and I'm able to take over like all the stats bonus and also the +1 inventory and also an auto potion, that'd be pretty cool. Let's do it. Let's just go ahead. I don't often carry that much medicine though, because like it's so inventory space is hard. Heck it, let's do it. He said before staring at the menu for at least 30 seconds. And again, I should probably just go ahead and like pull all these out and use them on like pick one weapon that is going to be the stat boost weapon. G19 is 2 on 2. All right, so those are the kind of obvious choices there, since they already have a start to the stat boost. Do I want one more offense or one more bullet? I'm going to throw bullets in it just to keep track of it. And I can't use these directly. I have to pull them out into my inventory. There's a thought. Now that I have this gun that I've declared as my the stat boost gun, if I just carry that around every time I run into, like, oh hey, here's an ability thing for a weapon, or the offense up or whatever, so like all of those stat boost things, I could just immediately throw it onto this gun if I just keep this gun around with me. So you know what? Let's just hold on to it. So yeah, there we go. Top 4 block is current weapon, melee weapon, boost boost weapon, current armor, which at some point will turn into boost armor, I guess. Heck it. I like going faster. Going faster seems to be the correct choice in all cases. Like, the item capacity is just like it's really tempting to throw points at it, but you know what? Nah. Like, throwing 6 points, like, essentially that is a 10%, like, essentially what I'm getting at with the 6 points being thrown into active time is roughly a 20%. It's more than that, but like close enough. We'll call it a 20% boost in active time points, however much that actually deals with. So there we go. We've done menuing. We now have the stat boost gun. We have our current armor is already our armor boost armor. So whenever we find armor stuff, we can throw it directly onto our armor. Whenever we find gun stuff, we can throw it directly onto the G19. We have a nice, good a nice good rifle that has a ×7 attack. So that's great. They're both reloaded. Yep. Cool. All right. So there we go. We've solved inventory management for now. This should also be kind of, excuse me, Ada. This should also make things easier and faster in the future. Why? There we go. Solved it, figured it out. That's the plan. At some point, we will throw our stats and junk onto our quote-unquote ultimate weapon. And that'll be neat when that happens. But until then, we have a decent gun, we have a plan, we're good, all is good, and I've saved. So there we go. Hopefully we can avoid menu times for a while. If you've stuck around for the extra menuing time, just to listen to me ramble about menus and junk, thanks. Oh good, they put the board back up. Man, it is nice that they've cleaned this place up. It's good seeing that. Anyway. That is in fact it for today. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce. This has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.